afternoon, everyone, and hold on. There we go. And welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels. Sorry about the constant adjusting. Now, what we are going to be talking to today is a little bit of a rehash of what we went over yesterday. Yes, folks, I am talking about the bunch of BS that came out via media, both the New York Post and We Got This Covered, about Minamata, which hasn't even been released yet, supposedly bombing in the box office. Well, we got a little bit more details about that. So, it looks like over the weekend, it did open in a few select theaters. Now, this is not a premiere. This is more of a review sort of thing, kind of testing, something that is done with a lot of movies. In fact, I, as a Marx Brothers fanatical fan, know that they would often have their, not just their full movies, but also scenes that would be tested out in the movie theaters before they would either go back and reshoot, repolish, something to that effect, which was what was going on here. Well, folks, after being corrected by studio execs, as well as a few others that are close to production of the film, instead of going back and writing another article, as a responsible journalist would do in order to correct an error, all they did is, in small print, do a little update, which actually went over the facts that no, it did not premiere over the weekend. Now, the problem with this is that you really think people are going to scroll down to see the small type and then look up update. No. Facts are, more than likely, they're not even going to read the article. All they're going to read is the headline where it said it bombed. Now, as our own General Zod has said, a good majority of folks who are not necessarily as big into the movies as we are just going to read the headlines, and those who might have been interested in the film are going to say, do I really want to waste my time watching this? Look, the critics are saying it's bad, it's bombing in the box office, I liked it, but maybe I don't want to waste my time doing this. Now, he has also said, he's seen it before, that when the media wants a particular movie to bomb, they will go ahead and start with articles like this one, saying it's bombing at the box office, just all kinds of nonsense, so that the casual viewer who only reads headlines will think twice about going to see the film. But where they screwed up on this one is these days nobody's really trusting the mainstream media all that much, and they're going to go digging. So it's more than just supporters who went and found out, hey, it's not even released yet. Like, I looked to see if it was in my local theater. It is not. Doesn't look like it's in really any major theaters out in the U.S. Where are they even getting these numbers? But they are refusing to retract those articles as a whole. Their so-called correction is going to be caught by a very limited few. And that is because it serves their purpose for this movie to bomb, so that their narrative about his career being over goes forward by just doing the little updates, doing the bare minimum so it looks like they're doing their job, while still painting a particular picture that they're wanting to push. So how do you combat things like this? Well, as Rob at Rob's Rules always says, Stevie, Les, and Shelby, you gotta talk with your wallet. Obviously, the mainstream news is not going to let us know when the actual release date for this movie is going to be, because they want it to fail. So our job is to keep up with the actual production company website to keep an eye on when an actual release date is. And when we get that release date, not only make sure to be there, but friends, your family, your co-workers, everyone you can tell about this movie, go ahead and bring along with you. Because if we speak with our wallets, that is going to send the biggest message out there that we do not accept the mainstream media's lame attempts at manipulation, nor do we accept that they should have the power to destroy someone's entire career just so that a particular narrative can go forward. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Now, we know what we need to do. A few other things we can do is a social media campaign. I'm talking about hitting all of the outlets with clips from the movie, photos, promotional photos, just any interviews from the production company, producers, directors, other cast, Depp himself, and keep hashtagging it Minamata the movie. It looks like this is going to be a grassroots campaign in order to get the word out there, because obviously we're just simply going to have to do the media's job for them since they are failing at it so miserably. So, go ahead and do some digging, get those clips, get those promotional photos, start using the hashtag, go on all the major social media outlets, let people know that this movie has not premiered yet, but let's help build up a little bit of hype about this movie. I'm very interested in it. I love history. You could see my books over there. There would be a entire books of the histories of Josephus, the fall and rise of the Roman Empire, Tacitus, Herodotus. I also have the Guns of August and a few other historical things. So I'm actually quite excited about this movie. So hope others are, and we can start getting the message out now. So by the time it's ready for release date, we will have quite a few people getting ready to put their money towards the box office. Alright, so that's all I got for this afternoon. Now folks, I don't have that many views on this channel, and as always, the few that we do get do tend to get removed by YouTube. So as always, please don't forget that don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this afternoon. I hope you all have a good one. Bye bye and happy Tuesday.